Today, May 1st, Labor Day, workers are taking to the streets, raising their voices for change. Demonstrations are calling for better working conditions and wage increase. But President Marcos says now is not the time. Good day. Welcome to the Manila Times, where we bring you stories that shape our world. Our top story: President Marcos says that calls for a wage increase should be studied carefully, citing its impact on businesses and the economy. He assured Filipino workers that their concerns are being addressed through regional tripartite wages and productivity boards. In his Labor Day speech, the president also promised to provide concrete measures to ensure workplace safety for workers. The president paid tribute to Filipino workforce. He said the government would be an active partner to the Filipino workers in building the nation, and not just a bystander. He assured that they would continue to push forward projects that promote growth and prosperity. These include making it easier for Filipinos in traveling to and from their workplace. In other news, labor groups, however, insist there is a pressing need for a legislated wage hike. They reiterated their call for a dialogue with the president, marching from Liwasang Bonifacio to Mendiola in Manila. The protesters demanded what they call as genuine economic relief through significant wage adjustments. Other progressive groups called on President Marcos to certify as urgent the 200 peso wage hike bill. Since there are only 6 session days remaining in Congress this June, they are urging the president to act on the matter. Aside from higher wages, the demonstrators held banners calling for better working conditions and greater government accountability. In relation to this, Vice President Sara Duterte also paid tribute to Filipino workers in her Labor Day message. The Vice President mentioned specifically the contributions of medical and security frontline workers, OFWs, community workers, teachers, and all public servants. She said that she recognizes their hard work, strength, and wisdom in their work here and overseas. Whatever challenges they are facing, Duterte said, should be met with patience and perseverance. In other news, disqualification petitions were separately filed before the COMELEC against Laguna Governor Ramil Hernandez and his wife, Representative Ruth Mariano Hernandez. They are accused of vote buying and other violations of the Omnibus Election Code. The husband and wife team are both running in the upcoming midterm elections. The petitions were filed by a registered voter from Laguna. The Manila Times is still trying to get a reaction from the Hernandez couple. A disqualification case has also been filed against 2nd District Representative Teodorico Nonong Haresco Jr. We're also trying to get a reaction from Congressman Haresco regarding the disqualification case. For news overseas, a modest win for U.S. President Donald Trump in Congress. Senate Republicans narrowly voted down a Democratic resolution that would have blocked global tariffs announced by Trump. The vote was right down the middle, 49 to 49. Trump last month announced the tariffs on nearly all U.S. trading partners, but he reversed himself a few days later after a market meltdown, suspending the import taxes for 90 days. That's all for now on the Manila Times Newscast. For more news and information, read the Manila Times on print, subscribe to digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Stay tuned for more updates throughout the day. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Be part of our communities on Viber, Telegram, and Mastodon. And remember to stay safe, stay informed, and stay connected. I'm Ezrah Raya. Good day.